feelings and stern conversations between each other. Specifically between Varisia and Harvey, who has been kind of despondent, if I was using the word correctly. So,
That is
Oh
correct.
yeah, I think it's good.
how do you continue?
Damn, sucks for you, Harvey. I'm built different.
Incorrectly.
Yeah. Built different, though.
We
Incorrectly.
ended up deciding to leave the town, though, right?
Yeah.
You're in the middle of that decision, yeah. There is an active crowd around you, and they just kind of watch you leave. Nobody really knows how to react to this.
We better make haste and get out of here.
Yes.
At least find camp somewhere else.
Harvey follows along, says
What does he say?
Harvey follows along and says nothing.
Oh.
Damn.
Godric is seething, but quiet.
Since we're getting a move on, Set does finally take their hand off of Godric's shoulder from where they had helped guide them out the door after they finished trashing what was left of the tavern.
After they had their meltdown.
Oh yeah, I'm carrying a crystal wormling, aren't I?
You
No.
are.
I'm carrying the crystal wormling.
I
No,
thought
you're
you were
carrying
carrying
the
the
black
black
wormling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're carrying the black one.
Oh, I'm carrying the black one?
Yep.
Yes,
Damn,
I have
shit.
the crystal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey. Yeah, that actually checks out. That checks out.
Yes, I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. You
How
have
far
two
shall
more.
we travel? How
Not.
do they keep finding us?
Hmm.
This is the second time they have raided us in our sleep.
I wouldn't say
Because-
sleep, but
I mean,
Well, they've raided
we were
us.
in the town that we just attacked their place in, and there were 4
Were we? I thought we
cultists
had
that we
left
let go. Huh?
I thought we had left that town.
no, we were still.
No,
in
you
that
were
town.
still in
I'm
that
saying
town.
when they attacked us.
But
Yeah.
they also found us on the road before.
Tristy nods.
Can y'all stop drawing dots on the map?
I thought you were yelling at me for drawing right now, and I was just like, meh.
No,
Never.
people are drawing on the map.
Well,
Perhaps
you-
they're tracking us with something. Maybe a spell. Maybe they're tracking a specific item.
tracking us, a spy amongst us, though that one I doubt.
I know we couldn't trust
Tristy
you,
goes, I
Tuesday.
mean, I took
No,
off
I'm just kidding.
my amulet, but it didn't seem to be helping before anyway. The one that stops me from being tracked. Yeah.
You put it back on?
Tuesday shakes her head. She goes, no, not yet. Again,
Maybe
it
you should.
had made a difference in the past. They found us on the road, as Varicia pointed out.
Do you
We
think
are
perhaps they want
quite-
this? And she points at her face.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe I should wear it then. Maybe I should wear it.
My apologies, I thought you were just mentioning your face for a second, and I was very confused.
Triste,
Yes, the green dragon
They
mask.
definitely
Yeah.
want the green
Yes.
dragon mask.
I know I'm good. I know I'm good looking, but that's not what I meant.
Yeah, Tuesday goes, no, I'd say it's the mask. I mean, she
So
kind of
far,
frowns
just
and goes,
looking at Varicia in confusion.
I think the longer we hold on to them, the more likely we are to keep getting jumped, probably by bigger and bigger groups, I would hazard to guess.
The mask, although it does seem quite helpful and useful for you, Varicia.
It's very great. I love it. I like it.
No, it
A
is
lot.
powerful.
Yes. Alas, I do believe that.
It's starting to become very precious to me.
Okay, you are starting to become a dragon. I believe that
Godric
eventually
scowls.
we should return it to the metallics.
But what if
Just
we
to
come
see.
across another green dragon? I don't want to be. I don't want to deal with the poison. It's
Varesia.
gross.
Varesia. Please look in a mirror.
Yeah.
You are a Yanti. You can deal with a little bit of poison.
But it's gross. I know. Yeah, I'm a Yanti. I know exactly how gross it is.
It's not that bad.
Look, and she spits poison on the ground.
Yeah,
See?
Sylvar
What?
just
Gross.
grimaces. That
I know more than most.
you are very uncouth sometimes.
It meant my point.
Could have been a
Set matches pace with Harvey, but doesn't say anything.
Harvey is not in front of this. He's the slowest one.
That's why I said he matches pace, or they match pace. They slow down to make sure they match pace with you.
Godric is making sure to stay at the back of the party to make sure he's watching everybody.
So, we've got essentially 3 people in the back, and the other 3 are up near the front, all chatting
The
about
back
the
is on the
paths.
back.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, Triste, I want you to make an Arcana check.
Yeah, absolutely. One moment. I think I get a +6. That's not bad. That's pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. All right, we got a 17.
A thought occurs to you.
Yeah.
Wait, she has thoughts? Sorry.
A thought occurs to you, Triste. Your ex-patron might be using their own
Yeah.
His phylactery. He grabs the amulet and goes, "Put this on Thursday now."
What is this
He's
called coming from? What
tracking-
are you talking?
Triste leans in close to not screaming out loud, just goes, "He's tracking his phylactery."
Oh, should we... Sylvar looks down at the black wormling in her arms. Should
do
we
the others-
Are
just-
these
did we-
two marked similarly?
Do the wormling? Yeah. Did the wormlings
They are not
have the
marked.
same markings?
They are not marked.
Okay.
What a
Alright.
bitch.
Yeah.
I still think...
Racia's still carrying Thursday.
Triste is holding out the amulet because Thursday, is it alright if I put this amulet on you?
Yes.
We may need you to wear it for a while.
I don't mind
It is very
wearing
shiny.
shiny things.
Okay, good. All right. Triste puts it on to Thursday and goes, "He might try and track me, but I think it makes more sense that he's tracking something that is more important to him than me."
But remember, Thursday, you're just borrowing it. This is not part of your hoard.
It is mine now. It was
No,
given to me.
Triste goes,
No, it's still Triste's.
Triste goes,
I thought Triste was handing that.
"How about this?
It.
Hold on to it for now. If I require it again in the future, maybe I could borrow it for a bit before giving it back."
Yes. I can agree
Okay.
to that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. And the horde grows, Triste
Don't
says.
encourage-
She-
Don't encourage just possessive behavior.
Triste goes, "It's good to understand the value of an item. I mean, I have a hard time with that sometimes."
Yes, it seems like a lot
You're
of
not
this
going to
party
spoil my
does.
child.
Triste is the grandma.
Hold on, I'm sure I've got some hard candy in my backpack somewhere. Hold on.
Please tell me it's
Butter
a
stuck
strawberry
here.
candy.
Hey, you want a Maserati? Just don't tell your mom.
Throws it on the pile of gold, never drives it.
Oh god. Triste goes, "Okay, so hopefully this will help us stop getting attacked all the time. But if it's not here, okay, do we need to go drop off the dragon mask now? I go, Varisia, I think you have to hold off on your vote for this. I'm not saying you don't get a voice. I'm just saying maybe your
No,
opinion
she's
here
not
is a
allowed to
little
have
bit
a voice.
skewed. Do we do that right now?
I
And
just think
maybe talk to the metallic dragons and ask them where to head to next. And maybe we could leave some of these dragonlings with them to be able to protect them. Or do we head back to the Harpers? I do have the Sending Stone. We can check in with them if they have any info for us, but...
Either or, really. I personally don't care which one we go to first.
I'm just saying that perhaps if
Yep.
Nothing against the Council of Dragons, however, but if they wanted to keep these masks from the cult, why do they not hold all of them themselves?
Why do they
Because I
not?
think that's going to be the plan.
Because I don't think that's the safest way, safest thing. Perhaps the cult not knowing where it is the safest in the end.
I
Not
think the cult
keeping it somewhere.
does know where it is, though.
Yeah,
But it is
that's my
very less
concern.
likely for them to get to it if it's always on the move.
Didn't we
And-
say that you don't have a say in this right now?
No, he didn't.
No.
And
Varisi is allowed to talk. I'm just concerned about... I look at the mask and I go, Varisia,
this is not another Grant Hazaron situation.
are you absolutely
It had
sure?
a name.
She takes the mask off and
It
drops
had
it
a
on the
name.
ground.
It had a name. Varisia? What?
Did I never tell you all that?
No.
Yeah, no, it's called Hazaron.
I don't
learned that
like
when
that.
I learned that when I
Put it on.
used it.
Mhm.
But no, this is just Green Dragon mask. This isn't Slifer of the Sky Dragon or something.
What the
What's a
fuck
slifer?
is that?
I don't know, but that's not this.
Triste,
Can you stop
because
making
you
up
toss
words?
the mask down on the ground.
Yeah, I dropped it on the ground. See?
Triste slowly
And she picks
leans
it back
down
up.
and picks it up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Trade.
You two fight over it.
Triste just gently picks it up and she goes,
Boot on mask. Like
Oh.
trade.
trade for what?
I don't know. You all have fancy cool stuff. I just have boots
Do
without
we?
these.
Triste sighs. Okay.
Looks at your
um,
giant weapon. Ice glaive.
Here, take that fucking apple back.
Varisia,
What?
we can find you something when we return
Godric.
to Waterdeep eventually.
Godric more than gently throws the dragon apple back at you.
Sorry.
I would also
It-
like to point out why Borislav is saying this. The only thing Set has that can be considered fancy are the chains that they carry around.
And the statue worth 4,800 GP that I still have in the hole.
Forgot you
God, it's in the hole.
Yeah, and your really fancy statue.
Yeah.
I do have a
Everything I-
really fancy statue.
Everything I have
Yeah.
that's special goes to Thursday because Thursday is my baby,
That
and I am the one who spoils it.
she's not.
I am the one who spoils Thursday.
She is not an infant. Well, she's
By all,
not
by
a
all
baby.
standards, she is a baby. A very intelligent baby. And
You
Marisa
are-
nuzzles the cheek of Thursday.
You are very strange.
Thursday reciprocates.
We're
Triste goes,
very, very
I-
strange.
she reaches into her backpack and she pulls out a scroll of hold person. She goes,
But if
With
we
the
want to
sneaker?
do this, it's fine. I just don't think.
Mhm.
Why are they not all hidden already? Why do the great nations not already have these in their vaults if just leaving them with powerful people is the best way to protect them?
John Luke, I'm just checking. We discussed this with the dragons at the time, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, they want them all together at the end. And we're gonna do that.
No, but why they weren't like secure yet?
Yeah.
Did
And
we talk about that?
well,
Mhm.
part of the discussion was they were going to secure them and separate them in different layers to make them harder to get to.
Okay.
The and I mean, Triste, you're
Yeah.
aware specifically these dragon masks had
Mhm.
always the dragon masks were kind of a gift within the cult, so it's not that they were ever like taken away from the cult. The cult has
It
always
was
had
always in the
them.
cult's possession. Okay. Okay. No, I go ahead and share that. I go these weren't under their control and weren't in safe places because they were always with the cult. No one's managed to take them away from them. I hold up the green dragon mask and I go, the fact that we've done this is kind of a first.
Borislav picks up the fruit that hit her shoulder. But when the next time we go there, we can go there. It's just, is that where we want to go next?
I don't know.
It'll take
Hold
us
on.
a long time to get there.
It will. It'll take us a long time either direction. Hold on. She pulls out the sending stone and goes, "Hi, sorry, I need to reach out again to someone on the other side."
I you hear
Sounds
Leonson
tired.
just like, yes, I'm here.
All right. Sorry. Yeah, this is Triste. We just got jumped in the middle of the
Yep,
night
yep.
by another large force.
You're the
including
only
a-
one
a-
who has this the other side of the sending stone.
What? So like sending stones can't like connect to multiple things?
No.
Hi, Larkin.
That's not his name.
Oh, what was his name? His son.
Leonson.
Leonson.
Hi, Leonson.
Ah, Varisia.
Varisia will
That
remember
really
it, not
seems
me.
like something someone should invent, like a small rock that you can hold in your pocket that just connects to all other potential rocks. You just have to.
I don't
Anyway,
like that idea.
whatever.
That idea sounds like
I'm not an artificer.
No, you just need another person saying that. Anyway.
Why would
sorry.
anyone want to carry a rock in their
Get
pocket?
to the point, please.
It's better off if we just have
Um,
like designated areas where the rock is, and we can all go
Tuesday
use
steps
it.
a little bit away from Varisia as she's continuing this. And goes, okay, so
Zilvar is
we
rubbing
need
her
to figure out what we're doing next because the
forehead.
blue dragon mask was not here, for sure. And at this point, we have no clear direction where we need to go. We do have 2 dragonlings, and we do have a dragon mask, and we're considering maybe going up to the mid-top
How'd you
dragons
get
to go drop
more
these
dragon wormlings?
off.
Don't worry
So you know
about
that
it.
whole Draco Lich thing that's going on with
Yeah.
yeah. So he's been taking dragonlings and shoving them inside of large minotaur skeletons and turning them into homunculus, and they're essentially the dragonlings are battery packs. A battery pack is sort of when you build a it's a small like clay thing, and it builds up electricity. Anyway, it's a whole thing. They're being used for power.
Yeah. Okay. So
I need to know if we need to come back to Waterdeep for anything, if the Harpers are in particular need something, or if you know where we should go next. If not, we're probably going to head towards the dragons.
well, the dragons have their ambassador here, so you could come here for that. Also, we're going to need to have you guys present for the next Council of Waterdeep, which is the planning for the assault on the Well of Dragons.
Triste audibly groans.
You hear Zilvar also somewhat sigh and groan at that. Not loudly, but it's somewhat audibly.
Triste is very obvious about her displeasure. She goes, "Okay, all right, we'll head back. We'll be there." Triste thinks about it for a little bit. How many days is it going to take us to get back there?
Do we have a boat?
If you
DM.
don't use the boat, probably, considering where you are.
I've been looking
Yeah,
for
we're
us for this on this map the entire time. Where the hell are we?
Here.
To the
Well,
right of Waterdeep.
Southwest.
Jesus
go straight
Christ,
right.
it's so fucking tiny.
So,
Yeah, straight right. of Waterdeep.
beyond... if you don't... if you take the river and take a boat. You'll probably have about, I'd say, 5 days. Well, double that if you double that if you if you walk the entire place.
Right, no, we're definitely gonna have to take a boat. Tuesday
Yes,
goes, I think like 5 days. We're about 5 days out. We'll start heading your way though. Well, we'll try to. Hopefully we can get a boat.
Harvey
think we
walks
can get
up.
a boat?
Is there a sanctuary there
Where?
where you are at?
4?
Is there or is there not?
There's so
What do
many
you mean
different types of
sanctuary?
sanctuaries.
What do you mean by sanctuary?
If I can find a sanctuary, I can teleport all of us when I mark the location, and then we don't have to constantly travel long distance. We can just go from there.
God damn it, the crowd's back.
Crab?
These days, drawing crabs on the
I
map
mean,
again.
Not
there
even-
are many different types of sanctuaries in Waterdeep.
Near you?
I mean, not necessarily near me,
Don't,
but
don't you have to
I'm
make
I'm-
the sanctuary for that spell?
yeah, I think so. I mean, I can direct you to a safe house. We can go to a temple.
You must designate a sanctuary by casting a spell within a location such as a temple dedicated to or strongly linked to your deity.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
Alright, so who's your deity? Ask for that. Yeah.
Are you asking?
Yeah.
Hello?
No, I'm saying for you
That to
to
me.
ask
Oh.
as Harvey. Yeah.
That's okay. Do you have a sanctuary for Eldath in your where you are at?
Yeah, I think there's a temple to Aldeth.
We should be fine then. Let's just take the 5-day journey and I can mark it.
You can get this done now?
Did I
No,
say I
no.
marked it, Borislav?
Oh, I just assumed because you're having this conversation right now.
Did I
No, no,
say
no,
I
we have
marked
to
it?
Go there first. Yeah.
Well,
It's
I
sort
mean,
of like
we're
you
just taking
unlock the ability
Leonson's
to travel
time
there.
when he
Oh,
seemed
sorry,
like
go
he
ahead.
was sleeping.
Well, I mean, the importance of having these stones for you is that if I can do something to help you, I should be available at any time. So I don't mind that you woke me up, but
You sound like you mind.
I sound like I mind
Hmm.
because I was fast asleep.
Then
So
don't
you
sound
mind.
like you mind.
Tuesday goes, no. Leonson was tired. Not that he's upset. He's just tired.
You are supposed to be well awake as soon as you are woken.
Perhaps you should trade jobs with someone whenever you go to bed. And someone else should take over.
Oh, wow, who could have assumed something like that? Called a shift.
We don't
Tuesday goes,
take shifts.
I'm sensing a lot
should.
of sarcasm.
Tuesday goes, I
I'm
mean,
sensing a lot of these Harpers
Alright,
aren't
well,
that prepared.
I think the
We'll
problem
be
is that
there
they're
in 5 days,
spies.
Leonson.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll see you.
Bye.
We'll expect you.
I don't want to see them.
Good night, Leonson.
I
He
turn around and
clicks.
I go, I think the problem is probably the fact that he's a spy and wouldn't trust another spy with the job that he's doing. That would be my guess.
He's a spy?
Tuesday goes, yeah,
I'm going to
yeah,
cancel.
all the Harpers are. I look over at Godric. I go, all the Harpers are spies.
We are?
You see, this is why I don't sign up for this shit.
Yeah. So, why do you think that they've got a secret, like, symbol and, like, like, the only thing
We're
they're missing is
supposed
the
to keep this a
handshake.
secret?
Yes,
Christy goes,
Varisia.
So far, do you
shrugs and
support
goes, I mean,
anything?
I'm bad at keeping secrets, but yeah, generally it seems like they want to
Yes.
stay secret.
What do you support, Silver?
That's a good
Things
question.
that you are not privy to.
So nothing. You have nothing
that
that
is-
guides you, nothing that pushes you to do better or worse.
What do you mean by that?
I'm not sugarcoating or doing anything with my words other than what they mean.
I think Hart is
I-
questioning if you do. That's the question.
I am here to destroy this cult. Nothing more, nothing
But
less.
why? You've kind of avoided this question with me too. Why do you feel the urge to defeat this cult? I know why I feel the urge to defeat this cult.
Then
I
why
know
do
why
you feel the
Teresa
urge?
Because they remind me of the people from my home, and I hated the things they did. I know what they do to people. I've seen the effects that people like them have on innocence, and people just are trying to live their lives.
And can I not have that same thought?
You could. Is that what you're having? We just don't know. And I'd like to.
No
We
one
all would
knows
like to know
Silver
more
but
about you.
Silver.
Well, I'm sorry that I do not open up about things.
That's
Christy
fine.
goes,
When you
Silver,
have your own time,
It's
but-
it's fine to not open up, but you are callous to everyone and everything, unfeeling nor caring to anyone's emotions, nor their state of being whatsoever. And that just reflects poorly on you.
Everything has already been reflected poorly on me.
So you know what you're doing, and you choose to do it.
Yes.
Why?
I am a disgrace. I don't deserve to be here, and
To
yet I
who?
am.
Who are you a disgrace to?
My entire culture, my family, everyone.
Have you thought
doesn't
that
matter.
maybe what they think doesn't matter? They never treated you right. They only used you. I'm sorry that I don't have better words to put it in a better manner, but what they did wasn't kindness or camaraderie. It was indoctrination.
And I still miss home to a degree. That is what I had known for so long.
Christy perks up and goes, you miss your wife. You don't miss your home.
I am done with this conversation. Can we go
Tuesday
back
shrugs.
to planning what our next move will be?
It's okay. Very Zaver, we care about you, right? All of us. No matter the fights we have or the disagreements we have. I wouldn't travel with you if I didn't care about you. You do know that,
That's
right?
not how traveling works. Even if you hated my guts, but we still had the same goal, such as destroying this cult, you most likely still would ally yourself with me.
That I don't think so. I'd like to not think so. I'd like to think I keep better company. But
You're already keeping some of the worst company imaginable.
that's not true. I could be with the cult.
Christy nods. They're worse.
I
Viola.
said some of the worst.
Semantics. Silver, you do know we care about you, right?
Yes.
I care about
yeah.
you. You know you matter, right? To us? Doesn't that count for anything?
Not much in my eyes.
That's not true. That's not true.
Well, I don't see why everything is suddenly brought up on me now. Shouldn't
Tuesday
we be doing
shakes her
something
head.
else?
Oh no. It's not just you. Looks around at Harvey and Parisi and goes, we've all been having some chats here.
I'm confused by what you mean by
Give
that.
us an hour, and I'm sure we'll be digging into Godric's past as well.
Tuesday looks over at Set and
I
goes, but Set's a
don't
perfect
wish
boy.
to do that.
Well, they, them.
Godric is still
That-
staring
Say that.
daggers at Varicia.
Set
What-
just kind of chuckles and nods to Aricia. That same smile plastered on their face that doesn't quite reach their eyes.
What is it?
Tuesday goes, of course, other than the fact that, there's that terrifying, like, blood rage that you go into, but,
A blood rage is good.
ah.
I've been working on it. I've been
No,
doing
not you,
arts and
Varicia,
crafts. Oh wait.
Set.
Oh, yeah. I thought I was the one who had anger issues, but you really
Maybe you both do.
worry me sometimes.
Set chuckles a little bit. That doesn't stem from anger.
I'm
Well,
actively
what is it?
shocked that
What
it
is it?
isn't.
An innate craving for violence.
Huh?
That's your
Relatable.
fingers right. You said you were made.
Well,
Your people.
yeah, my people were, I guess, bred specifically for war. So that's kind of a problem. It's why I walk the path I do to try and curb that.
Does it work?
Most of the time,
I don't know. It seems lately you've been having a lot of problems with controlling it. Lately,
Have they?
they've been getting
Yeah.
very manic
Maybe
in
you
some of our
haven't been
fights.
standing next to them when they get that smile.
No, we're mainly in different areas in combat.
Yeah.
thanks for pointing that out. I should really work on that.
Tuesday just slowly
Do you
nods.
want
She
to
goes,
work on that?
It's a little disconcerting.
Do you want to work on it, Seth?
Well, I'd rather not accidentally kill someone. So yes.
When
Of
can I
course,
accidentally kill someone again?
but I mean, you haven't seemed like you're the kind of person to accidentally hurt any of us. You just go overboard on the people that oppose us. On those that oppose us, usually.
And those that oppose us don't really deserve much grace.
That's not true.
Because I don't
Yes,
think
And-
that's
I
the
kind of
direction
figured you
Felicia
were
was
going to say that.
It's not about whether they deserve it or not.
Mm.
It's about we have a choice to make in that moment. In that moment, I think I'd rather choose to spare a life than snuff one out. Especially if that life can be used to help with reform and to help right the wrongs they've made.
I agree. For a long time, I didn't have the choice to spare those. And now that I do, I choose it almost every time. It's once they're gone, they can't do anything else. It's their legacy that I am signing. I'd rather they have the opportunity to be better. Like you, Silver. You say a lot about how you don't care about your life and such, but I care about your life. If you had died however long ago that happened, none of these however many years you have been since would have happened. You wouldn't be fighting the cult right now. You wouldn't be holding that wormling. That wormling wouldn't have been saved if you weren't here.
But the wormling probably would be fine without me being here.
No, it
I would
wouldn't.
have died in that fight.
Most of us would have died.
You
If not all
all
of
would have
us.
been fine.
No, we were. That was a
She
very
goes,
close fight.
Silver, do you remember? I'm sure the answer is yes, but I'm going to ask anyway. Do you remember Mir?
Yes, of course.
Do you remember that last fight?
Yes.
If you weren't there, we all would be. Me, Triste, we'd be dead right now, and you wouldn't be here to help in that fight.
Mir would not have won if you had not been there, fighting like you did.
The things you do now, they matter. They matter more than you give them credit for.
Yep.
You've done a lot of good things. I don't know who you were back then. I don't know what you went through, but the person I see now, you've done really good things, even if you don't want to admit it. Even if you want to say that you don't care about anything else, I can see that you do. Otherwise, you wouldn't be fighting for everything so hard as you do.
Sylvar doesn't really know what to say, and she's just like, have you considered that I just like to fight? She's kind of just sheepish about the way that Varisia's saying all of this.
Reese is just gonna like lightly punch the on the shoulder. If you wanted to fight, you would just fight me all the time. If that's what you wanted.
No.
Kirsty goes, no,
Yes.
because you'd lose. Zilver.
That is true. That is true.
I
Set
have a
kinda
healthy
chuckles.
respect for Varisia. I can tell when I am outmatched with many things.
Some things I am better than you at,
Yes, then I will agree with that.
like arm wrestling.
And sword
However,
swallowing.
the way you spin
Why
your
would I
glaive
swallow
around,
Why
the
would
way
I
you spin your
swallow a
glaive around.
sword?
Because it makes a lot of money.
Yes, I'm not that kind of person.
But the way you spin your glaive around and the grace you have with that thing, I can't do that at all.
I mean, I would be shocked if you could. You don't have 100 or so years of training under your belt.
Give me 5 and I'll be at your level.
Potentially, yes.
I'll hold you to that. You could join me.
You wouldn't like my training methods.
I could take it out. And on other note, Godric, why do you keep staring at me? I can see, even I have noticed it at this point.
Didn't you steal something from him that was worth 20,000 gold?
I gave him the fruit and he didn't want it. I don't have a. Do you need my money? Do you
Alright.
want the gold to make up for it? I don't have 20,000.
All right. Stop talking. Let's get one thing clear. That potion wasn't just expensive. It was irreplaceable. It wasn't some simple tonic, some tavern cure-all brewed by a hedge witch in a forest shack.
I heard
20,000 gold. Do you understand what that means?
It means Harvey is worth 20,000 gold now.
Now, I'm not
Yeah,
blind.
Gahar gives a little chuckle at that.
I'm not blind. I saw what happened. I saw Harvey bleeding out. I saw you make the call, and it saved his life. I won't deny it. For that, I'm relieved. But it does not change the fact that you acted without my consent. You broke my gear without a second thought for the cost someone else would bear. I need to know that we can trust each other out here, that we have respect for each other's sacrifices, that we ask before we take. Because if we can't even manage that, we are not a party. We are just survivors circling each other like wolves. So I'm asking you, don't let it happen again. Next time, speak to me. We'll find a way together.
So, how are you supposed to speak to someone in the middle of combat?
I didn't have time.
And I can probably fix the clasp for your thing.
I don't think it's the clasp that he cares that much about, Set. We will
Well,
find a way to
I can't
pay you
replace the
back.
potion, but I can fix the item.
I'm not worried about reconciliation. I just don't want it to happen again.
Yeah, in a perfect world, I wouldn't want it to happen again. But if it comes down, if what you're asking me is that I put the priority of someone's property over the life of a companion, I won't hesitate again. I won't hesitate. That's not a choice.
It only takes 2 words.
He is very stubborn, Godric.
I'm sorry
think
I'm
there's-
sorry that it came to this, but it's not. I didn't want that situation to happen.
As I
Set holds
said,
their hands up. Hang on, I think there's a slight miscommunication. I think you two are focusing on different parts. I believe all Godric is requesting is that next time you ask for a potion or something instead of ripping things off his body without a word. It doesn't take but a second to say, need potion. And I think that's what he's getting at. He's happy to help, and he's happy that everyone ended up all right. He just wishes you had used your words in the moment.
I did say I needed this.
And then you didn't give him the opportunity to respond. You just yanked it off.
Didn't know if
Thank
I had
you.
the time.
Plus, you forget, I can heal a little bit as well.
There was a dragon over Harvey's body.
And you were there to protect Harvey from getting hit again.
I don't think that would have stopped the dragon.
That thing attacked him around me several times. I tried to stop it, but I couldn't.
That thing did not want to touch Felicia, it just wanted Harvey.
You're still focusing on the wrong thing.
As I said, I'm happy that Harvey received the healing. I don't care that the potion itself cost 20,000 gold. It is the principle of the thing you stole from me. That is unacceptable. Now,
I don't know what you want me to do. I wouldn't
I
steal
don't
from
want
you
you
in
to
normal
do
situations.
anything. I don't want you to do anything.
Except
Now, we are clear. We're done. Water under the bridge.
All right,
I don't want this to happen again.
I'm not going to steal from you.
Damn Frisia,
Doesn't
I
get
can't
my
believe you
attention.
steal people's shit.
Godric, do you think we're not gonna end up in a situation like that again? If you're unconscious on the
Just
ground,
say my fucking name during the fight. That way I know you're coming.
I can agree to
That
that.
kind of sighs as
I can agree
they
to that.
listen to this back and
Right.
forth.
I
Tracy
can
agree.
And Godric will walk off in whatever direction we were heading.
Towards the boats. Tracy holds up 2 gold from her pocket and goes, "Who here will give us a ride back to Waterdeep for 2 gold?"
Godric, one last
It's
thing.
at this point.
I
Godric
can't
doesn't
get you to
realizes he doesn't know
Waterdeep, but
where
I
he's going.
can get you to Daggerford.
Ah, fuck me. Yeah, that's good.
Godric, are you sure you don't want to be able to turn into a dragon?
He turns around and looks at you flat-faced.
This will turn you into a dragon, this apple. This weirdly scaly apple.
Why would we want? Why can't you just move? Sylvar's like talking with this boat keeper now. Like, if you can get us to Daggerford, then you can get us to Waterdeep. It's not that much further.
My boat ain't a seafaring vessel. It's a river-faring vessel.
The river does stop at
Okay,
Daggerford.
well, get
It does not
good.
go all the
What?
way.
Actually, there's a mouth right here.
Yeah, it does
and
go
that's
out to
open
the ocean.
But it's not the seafaring vessel.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We're in freshwater. That's
Yeah, we'll have to
Yeah.
pay for
What's
another
the
boat when we get there.
difference?
What? The
Wear and
depth.
tear on the
They're
boat.
completely different vehicles.
Yeah, a seafaring vessel is totally different than a river-faring vessel.
You could build a
It's
fucking
water.
riverboat. and I
Why
can't
else
build a
would that be different? Different
So there, the
names mean different
property
things.
value will plummet if it gets salt damage.
I don't.
Set raises a hand to correct Borislav, looks
Okay,
around
but
at the
who-
group, and just sighs dejected.
Who cares about
They
the
don't
salt?
even bother.
The rivers and the oceans are basically the same thing.
Tracy goes, "No, if you take a fish from the middle of the river and throw it into the ocean, it's gonna die."
Well, yes, that. But
Exactly. So a boat that is river-faring can't go in the sea.
thing.
it's a boat. It's not living.
So the issue is that
How
hang
dare
on.
you, my?
Hold on.
Hold on.
She doesn't mean anything by it. Zilver, the main difference is how it would handle in the open ocean. This thing isn't designed to handle that kind of current and would likely drift away and off course or be destroyed.
Why would you not design it to just do that?
Because
Because it's a
Because-
river-faring vessel.
because
Just
why
to
would
make
you
a
go?
hybrid vessel?
What do you think I'm
Yeah,
made
but
of,
that-
money?
So better you just go ahead and make a hybrid vessel right now.
Does it look
Set
like I know
size
shit
again.
about ships?
Does it look
The
like
water
you know
in
shit
the-
about the sea and what
I
it
don't think he knows
requires?
shit about ships, honestly.
Zilver, allow me to make this make sense. You see the sky up there? Fly up right now. Without any assistance from any spell whatsoever. You off your feet right now.
Give her 2 levels and she could do that.
It's so bad. It's really easy. You just do it, and Rishi will hover up.
Mauricia. She's gonna like twist her glaive around so that she gets the butt end and she just like touches your shoulder with the butt end of her glaive and she starts trying to just push you down.
She comes down.
Stop it.
Tracy goes,
Stop it.
I hand the 2 gold over to them.
Ah, thank you. Bites on the gold a little bit.
We'll go to
Oh my
Daggerford.
god, it's one of those people.
Don't do that. They're really pure. It'll leave your teeth marks.
Yeah. Sounds like feels like pure gold. He grins.
God.
There's a little bit of a golden glint on his teeth.
I think we need to find a different vessel.
No,
Varisia's
this is the
going to
best one we could do.
Varisia is going to put Thursday down. now.
Wait for
Godric,
Sylvar's still
Reese is-
carrying this
Reese is-
black dragon
yeah.
wormling,
Yes.
absolutely.
talking to this person confused about oceans and rivers.
Mind you,
The Underdark
Godric
don't got
gave
fucking
you
oceans.
well,
Good.
yeah, Set
we had
gave
a
you a
short
full
rest yet?
explanation while carrying a crystal wormling.
Have we had a short rest? I would hope so.
Have we
Depends
had
on
a
how
short
long
rest
the
before?
walk was.
Yeah.
Well, walking would
Oh.
not allow you to take a short rest. You'd have to do light
Okay.
activity. But,
We can probably get
You-
one on the river.
yeah, you can get one
Yeah.
on the river.
Okay.
What are you going to say, Godric?
Godric will walk over to Harvey and pat him on the shoulder.
It's good to have you back. Just promise me one thing. If I ever drop to 0 health, someone better use 5 copper potion. If they will, it's that thought that counts.
Harvey actually laughs and just looks at Godric and goes, I promise that if I'm still alive, that will never happen.
Godric grins and his scar crinkles up.
I appreciate you for even allowing that interaction to happen. I am not worth 20 gold, 20,000 gold, let alone 20. But I do appreciate what it cost you.
Mauricia
And-
throws the scaled apple at Harvey.
You get
Alive.
you
Don't you
hear
go
a chuckle
dejecting
from
yourself.
Sylvar.
Don't you go dejecting yourself?
Oh no, they're
I won't
Life
allow
talking
is
it.
to me.
precious.
Can Set try to catch the apple so it doesn't actually hit Harvey?
Sounds like it already hit Harvey.
It already hit Harvey.
Okay, fair.
Sylvar's over
And
here like, I can't
Set-
believe Harvey's turning into me. This is
Your
so sad
hands
to
are,
battle.
your arms, plural, are full.
Oh
All
yes,
6
at least,
arms.
yes, at least 4 of them are full carrying this wormling. So yeah,
Imagine
never
needing
mind.
4 arms for that. Sylvar has this black dragon wormling
So
just in
here's
one
the
arm.
thing. Set
Speaking of
doesn't
which-
need 4 for that. Set chooses to use 4 so that the wormling
And
is
I love that.
comfortable.
I love that. And
Tristan
Sylvar's
looks
just
at
over
the
here with one
fisherman
arm
and
in
goes,
this.
Speaking of
Oh yeah,
Go
does
ahead,
this
Jim.
random person say anything about us carrying around these wormlings?
Nice pet lizard you got.
Tristan just
Thank you.
nods, handing over the 2
I've seen them flying snakes before. Never thought they'd come with legs.
That
Yep.
that's
Are the
completely-
wormlings still knocked out, or are they awake?
Yeah.
The 2
Yeah.
wormlings are still knocked out.
can we sleep
Yeah, we-
on the boat?
Oh, surely. I mean,
Alright, we should all
if
sleep
you
on the
want to
boat
pay
then.
me an extra gold piece, I'll get gold right now.
Yeah. Let's gold piece. Here we go.
Nice.
Cool. I'm
He
out.
bites it.
I have no more.
I actually handed him a platinum piece.
he
Jesus Christ.
he bites
He
it
breaks his
anyways. Ah. This is harder than gold. That's nice.
I hate it here. Get me out of this. Sylvar's boarding the boat.
Yeah, and speaking of Zilver having arms full of lizard right now,
Yeah.
She only
Mauricia
has
is
one
going
arm
to-
full of lizard. Excuse you.
Mauricia is going to run up and hug Zilvar from behind.
I hate it here. Why? Why?
Set chuckles and also steps on the boat, finding a place to sit down.
Mhm.
Do I
With
need
the
a reason
wormling.
why?
Yes. Hugging
Well,
is
then-
weird.
My reason is that I care for you,
Okay.
and that
Why
you should value
hugging?
yourself more because we care for you, and we will be very upset.
Upset with what?
If you're not here, if you die, if you're gone.
If I die? If... Mauricio, you worded that very weirdly.
Shut up and just get the hug.
Alas, I only have one free hand. Therefore, this is the best you're getting for accepting the hug.
No, we have not. We've been
No.
walking
Yeah.
and talking
Yep.
to this guy.
Lovely.
Set
Um,
sits down and kind of settles down, setting the wormling in their lap. they look to Godric. Now, if you'll let me see that, I'll see if I can repair it so that you can put it back on properly. And set
Alright.
gestures to the bandolier.
So
I'll
the
handle it. It was an heirloom from my mother.
Imagine still having a mother. Kinda
Can you
cringe.
repeat that?
He
Me?
said that it was an
Yeah,
heirloom gift
Godric.
from his mother.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll handle repairing it.
Okay. Set nods at this. Now, I believe Triste was trying to say something.
Oh, Trista's gonna go sit down next to Set and just like leans in real close and goes, "Hey, have you noticed that Godric's accent like changes like all the time?"
How dare you? You shut the hell up right now.
What are you talking about, man? Where's that accent even come from? Where are
Yeah,
you from?
why do you have so many different accents?
He's a harper.
Set kind of chuckles
Shit.
and
That
looks
explains it.
amused.
Triste laughs. Holy shit, you're right. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Godric.
It is
I
okay.
don't-
Wait, wait.
I don't.
Wait,
What
Okay.
was that?
what does that mean? Not all harpers have different accents.
Harpers are spies.
You're spies.
And
We
don't
are?
worry about it.
Mauricio, we've been over this. And
Spies
don't
have to
lump,
hide who they are.
don't use that we. Not all of us are harpers. Thank fuck.
Do
I'm not.
do we have our own rooms, or are we just sleeping on the bottom deck or something?
No.
Oh, I only have the
mean,
bottom
bullshit.
deck for you to sleep on.
All right.
Oh, there's a bottom deck. Sick.
Yeah, that's where I keep most of my merchandise.
Oh, is it fish?
No, it's not fish.
Oh, what is it?
your merchandise?
Well, you.
Waves.
It's. No, it's not.
Sorry, that got dark.
That did get dark, but I carry supplies from this place down to Daggerford, back up to this place, and maybe stop by Succumber on the way.
Oh, so just bits and pieces
And-
that people need.
And you carry just supplies.
Yes.
Wink.
What you winking for?
Do you have something in your eye, Varicia?
Nothing wrong with your eye.
Miss, I am too old for you. I'm sorry.
That's not what I'm
That
talking
could-
about.
You
That
are
gets a
you
shuffle.
are a
That's
nice.
what I'm talking about.
You are
Wink.
a wonderful lady,
Varicia?
but I do not have any
Savar's
interest in
cackling
younger
at this
women.
point.
Godric
Savar
busts
is
out laughing.
losing it.
Yes, that absolutely loses it laughing for once.
Yeah, good luck, Varicia, with this one.
Have a
Imagine being
good
attracted to
night.
men.
Tristan just
Lamar's
keeps
just
giggling, looking
wheezing.
between Varicia to Zilver to the old dude, and then just walks below deck.
Imagine being attracted to men. Disgusting, Varicia. SMH.
What?
Well, you should
Not
try it.
much.
It's not that bad.
No, thank you.
It's pretty gross.
What's gross about the guys?
Everything.
Tristan hollers from below deck. People are gross.
Well, yeah.
Agreed.
Set
Agreed.
raises
Once
a
you
hand.
accept that,
Yeah.
you can accept a wide variety of peoples. Now, I remember this one time.
Oh
God.
god.
Oh God.
He starts
just-
oversharing way
Ver-
too much
Vericius-
information.
Hang on. Hang on.
Savar's
Varicia
getting
sits
up and
through all of
going.
it. Varicia sits
Was
through
this
all of
it?
it.
Hang on.
Hold on.
Hang on.
Do bronze dragonborns have a swim speed? Because if they do, I'm diving in the water.
No.
Unfortunately, no.
Hang on. That can do you one better. That
Yep.
touches themselves and casts deafness.
Phrasing. Phrasing. Phrasing.
Touches themselves.
They
Oh,
place
I
a
see
hand on
they,
their own chest and cast deafness. Blindness.
Savar's
deafness.
over here like, good luck, Varicia, with him. And goes downstairs with
How many
Triste.
hours does this guy talk my ear off?
He is
How long does this guy talk?
he is willing and happy to talk for hours.
I give him an hour at most.
Yeah, he's still going on off about like certain stories and escapades he's had when he was a young man.
All right, I need to go sleep off. Almost getting killed.
Oh,
Good
all
night.
right. Good night.
Where's Thursday? Thursday.
Thursday is still on the boat.
She must be down. She must be down with the others.
Set is still sitting above deck watching the stars.
She found herself a place in your backpack to kind of begin slumbering.
Where are the other wormlings? Because Varicia is going to go and just be near all of them.
Well, Set
think we
has
keep
one
him-
above deck with them.
Yeah,
What?
Sylvar
What?
still has hers.
Why do you have that one up there? Let it sleep under the deck.
It's still sleeping. It's like
Yeah, it's just
these
sleeping
two
in
are
Set's
just
lap.
so conked out they haven't woken up.
Yeah, Set,
at all.
Set has it kind of curled up in their lap and is
what are
watching
you
the
doing?
stars.
Let it rest like normally. You move around too much.
It's
Set,
fine.
You've deafened yourself, haven't you?
Oh no, that only lasts for a
That's
minute.
Damn.
Yeah.
How many times are you casting that Set? Because you're
I
gonna
only
have to.
cast it once, 100% as a gag. Set knew
And-
what they were doing.
And in the middle, like at the end of the minute, you came into that rant that the old man was speaking on. Somewhere outrageous. Like you were like, I had to have had the context to really get an understanding. Because, whoa.
Is the bear still awake? After
Yeah,
an hour?
Sylvar would still be awake.
Who all is awake after an hour? Did anyone like immediately pass out?
Harvey immediately passed out.
Same with Triste. Triste's gone.
Godric?
The Sylvar's just going to make
Godric-
sure that no one's dying.
Godric is still awake at least for the first hour, unfortunately.
Where is Godric?
Top deck.
Okay.
Oh, so you're up there with Set somewhere.
Yeah.
Then Godric, if you listen, you can hear Set muttering about the different star patterns.
Godric isn't listening.
Yeah, that sounds
Sorry.
about right.
Varicia is going to check in on Thursday. Is Thursday awake?
Thursday is awake. Kind of. She's resting in your backpack, huddling up at her hoard.
Thursday, will you come over here? Are you alright to coming and sleeping by the other wormling? You might make them more comfortable, maybe.
I like my hoard.
Yeah, I'm going to drag your heart over there. Are you okay with that?
Yes. But it is my hoard and they should know.
Yes, it is. That's why it's in the backpack. Alright. And Varicia is going to bring Thursday over to Zilver and the other wormling.
Well,
Are you
the
alright?
the other
That's really
wormling
hot.
is like the crystal dragon wormling is still with Set.
Yo, set, but the black wormling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's curled up, like, gone.
Mm-hmm.
In
So
Sylvar's
you got a
lap.
ragdoll cat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what she's having to deal with.
Are you all okay? You took quite the hit, quite a few hits today.
I'm fine.
You are?
Yes.
Are you always just fine?
For the most part, yes.
Would you tell me if you weren't?
No.
The blunt.
Yeah, I didn't think so. But, you know, you can tell me, right?
I am aware.
I don't... Whatever hangups you have on what you think we're all going to think, you don't need to worry about us.
I mean, I will be honest, I do worry about all of you to a degree. Not for what you think, though.
What?
A lot of you seem to just almost spontaneously combust. Sometimes.
Set does do that a lot.
Outside of set.
What does that do a lot?
Spontaneously combust.
combust.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, Set does do that quite often.
But some of them are more. Yes. Already took quite a pummeling tonight.
Mhm.
Is aware.
Yes.
You know I'm in love with you, right?
What the fuck, Faricia?
I don't know. I've never felt this about anyone before. Never. No one else in my village is like this. And I don't even think I know it's like this. But I don't really know what this is. I feel, but I only feel it towards you. And
Have you considered friendship?
I don't know.
Poor Matt.
I don't want to interrupt the moments. I'm just letting you guys go, but I needed to fucking message that.
So far's reaction is literally just my reaction. What the fuck? Faricia.
But I know I say I care for you, but I care for you more than most, and I do think you are capable of so much more than you let yourself be able to. I think
Yes, that sounds like friendship, Faricia.
I think you would be much happier if you just stopped thinking about if things are stupid or weird or anything, and you just did them. I think you would find yourself a lot happier if you just stopped caring what you think sometimes.
I will take that into consideration, I suppose.
But I'm not good at holding secrets, so I want to put that out there as well. It
Yes,
was
that's very
eating me up
obvious.
inside.
Yeah, Faricia, I'm pretty sure you just have never had a decent friend before. And I'm not even a decent
I've had
friend.
plenty. I was friends with everyone in the Witchlight.
Uh-huh.
But
Uh-huh.
again, I think you should stop caring what you think. You just do not seem happy with caring about what you think right now.
Faricia, I'm rarely ever happy.
And I think that's because you think too much. You think too much on the past.
Yeah,
Or
thinking is good.
maybe you just don't think about the past. Maybe it's time you start. Because from what you told us, you went through some terrible things and you never talk about them with anyone. Not even Triste. She's also bad at keeping secrets.
I've definitely talked about it to a degree to Triste.
You've talked to it some, Miss Triste.
Most, I would say. Most that I'm willing to share, anyways.
So what are you going to name her? It? Him? It? I don't know yet.
What?
Points at the black wormling in your lap.
Oh.
What are you going to name them?
Nothing.
That's a
It
terrible
can
name.
pick it. No, not as the name.
Terrible name.
It's its own creature. I might as well just let it name itself.
Perhaps. Do you think they're going to... What? I'm worried that they might melt the boat or break the boat when they wake up in the morning.
They might.
Do you think we should close their mouth? We should tie up their mouths and...
No.
Uh,
Whatever happens,
maybe we just-
happens.
Whatever happens, happens. But, I'd really want to get that off my chest, so thank you for listening.
You're welcome, I suppose.
Yeah. I didn't expect you to be reciprocal or anything.
I'm still pretty sure you don't know what you're thinking of, so...
I'm not saying that. Okay. But anyway, good night, Tavern.
Good night, I suppose.
And she just, like, flips over into a pillow.
Imagine having a pillow. Damn. Comfy ass Faricia.
What do you mean? Does Tavern not have a pillow?
No, Sylvar doesn't have a pillow. She's just sitting up against a fucking wall.
Do you not have a pillow?
No, pillow. Why would I need a pillow?
To be comfortable.
I don't need comfort like that.
Oh my god. Start treating yourself nicely. She throws her pillow at you and moves to put her head on Thursday in the bag. God, you're so annoying.
Rip Thursday. Oh my god, Thursday's gonna have so many siblings now.
Thursday in a pillow is a pillow now.
Oh god, we finally get a long rest, thank god.
Yeah, you do get a long rest.
Ugh.
It's about
Finally.
bloody
Fucking
time.
like I can fucking change myself.
What spell have you been wanting to change out?
I had word of recall as a 6th level spell. I don't fucking want that yet.
Not yet. Not until we get to Waterdeep.
Yeah, I had that shit. I forgot about it.
Watch us.
Oh, yeah.
When we get to Waterdeep, we never have to go back to Waterdeep afterwards.
Honestly,
The
fuck yeah.
campaign just ends on our next expedition.
Hey,
Oh
it's
yeah,
possible.
I need to remember that I cast Gift of Alacrity every morning when I wake up now.
Cool.
On yourself.
Yeah, on myself. Sorry, I'm stingy.
It's okay.
One of our-
Tuesday just gets a gift of alacrity every morning too.
Yep. I wake up and I'm like, damn, I love this gift of alacrity.
Daily ritual
Yeah.
with Harvey.
What the hell? One moment.
We all knew that nothing was gonna happen between Varicia and still there.
It
Yup.
doesn't matter
So
if
very-
we knew or not. It's the fact that Varicia still said it.
Right? I was not expecting the full on, just out the gate admission there.
Zilver almost died.
Yeah,
To
now I know.
Zilver, in the fashion of Zilver, and
And
Yeah, yeah, but it's like that hasn't happened since Varicia has realized she has feelings for Zilver.
Sylvair's just over here like, yeah, you don't have feelings for me. You just don't understand friendship and
Camaraderie.
Yes, thank you.
You just
Yeah,
want
we're
me for my
copium
body.
on Zilver.
copium.
Yeah, you don't understand the true copium.
Varicia really has that I can fix her energy.
Mm.
I
Is
just
that
can't
what
find
that
the
is?
tools to do it.
There are no tools.
Um, for
Yeah,
the
he's
next
red and wears a white toga thing.
couple of days, nothing seems to happen.
Okay.
And
Set
then-
tries to ask the crystal wormling its name when it wakes up.
Yeah, what happens the next morning when they wake up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why is he a gnome? I hate it here.
It's a gnome.
Why?
It's a gnome. He's a gnome.
Gnoblin. Gnolf.
Anyway,
I'm a gnome.
yes. Well, when the black dragon wormling wakes up, Zilvar, I don't know if you're fully out of your trance yet when he does.
It would
But-
have been 4 hours after
Yeah.
the Varissia talk, so.
Yeah. As soon as it wakes up, it sees you, immediately scrambles out, finds a corner of the boat, and just hunkers down, staring.
Oh no,
Does
do
that
I
wake
have to
Silver up?
do I have to go do I have to make the cat noises? Yeah, exactly. I don't think my mic can pick that up.
It does
though.
not respond to those noises.
Sylvar wasn't making those noises.
Yeah.
Does
But-
Vorislav wake up hearing the clattering of this dragon across the ground?
Probably.
Yeah, Sylvar's just like sitting there, kind of like adjacent to the dragon, like, dude, I'm not.
Is this on top deck or on underneath?
This is underneath.
Bottom.
Top
Are
deck.
they finally awake?
Top deck. The crystal dragon wormling does wake up, pauses as it looks at you. Set
You set asleep?
is set asleep.
No, because Set wakes up stupid early, normally to do their exercises and morning meditation.
Yeah,
So-
but you need like 6 hours of sleep minimum.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, Set
be-
didn't stay up too late.
it,
Oh yeah,
it-
Set was knocked out as soon as we
Mhm.
arrived on the boat.
Yeah. But it's like Zilver didn't even wake up in
Uh-huh.
time with a trance.
Well, then I'll leave that up to John.
It like Set, you do wake up to find that the crystal dragon wormling is awake, and it has got clambered out of your arms, and it's just kind of exploring the boat.
Oh god, we have to cover its ears so it doesn't listen to this
Set-
dude talk.
Set will sit up, stretch a little bit. Oh, good, you're awake. Are you all right? Any injuries?
Nothing more than I expected. I figured I'd stay around to thank the people who saved me.
Well, I appreciate you not just running off. Do you have a name?
I am known as Varim Malay.
Can you send me that? Because I'm not going to be able to type that out.
Barima Malay.
Varim Malay.
Barim Malay.
Well, Varim Malay, I'm Set. You'll meet my other friends later.
The bronze one
In the
sleeping
mean-
nearby.
That one over there is Godric.
Mhm.
I need to do my morning training if you'd like to stick around.
Mind if I go down and get a good look at everybody else?
Not at all. Actually, I'll go with you just so that I can point out who is who for you.
Mhm.
And Set will follow them down the stairs.
Zilver, what
Set
did you
is-
do? Why is it hiding?
Ah,
It's a wormling. It's going
who
to
the
hide.
fuck are you?
I'm gonna wake up Thursday.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Sylvar's grinning at this one. The Sylvar's grinning at this one.
Thursday.
I don't think
Thursday, wake up.
you deserve
Uh,
an answer.
The other wormling's awake.
Slowly, Thursday crawls out of her backpack.
Okay, and mother, and
Can you go talk? Can you go talk to the other wormling?
I'll see if I can. And
If it doesn't work, you can come back.
yeah,
But you need to try.
I've got to think on how they'll react to each other.
Yeah, so far, also, when the wormling goes, "Who the fuck are you?" She's like, "Yeah, you don't deserve an answer."
That's my boy.
Oh no, my boy!
I know!
Father,
Father,
help!
help!
That might be what's about to happen. Because, John, I will point out the mental state this wormling is probably in. Doesn't know these people, doesn't know where it is, and the last thing it remembers is a red six-armed figure trying to rip it out of the torso of a minotaur skeleton.
Yeah.
It saw all of us.
Yeah, it would. Well, it would have seen everybody.
It
but-
wasn't in the best of places.
Actually, I think the only one that didn't see is Harvey.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway. Thursday begins speaking with the other wormling, and after a little
In
bit,
what language?
they speak in Draconic.
What do they say?
I'm not speaking with myself. I'm sorry.
As you shouldn't.
I'm not
Good
gonna
try,
do it.
though.
I'm not gonna do it. I've done it before. It doesn't work out well, especially with two similar voices. It's not gonna work.
It's your own fault. for
Go back
thinking of
20
a black
seconds. I lost
wormling.
track of who was speaking.
Yeah, I know, right? Anyway,
It's your own fault.
so they start talking amongst each other, and like it gets a little heated at first, and then the black dragon wormling calms down and kind of looks around. Well, I guess I should thank you. Thank you. Can I go now?
Do you want to go?
I'd like to leave this place.
It's dangerous out there.
Absolutely, Gunter.
It's
mean,
dangerous everywhere. I mean,
That
unless
is
you
true.
want to have. Why would you want to keep me by your side?
Because you need protecting.
It's
Really?
not a dog that
And-
needs to be protected.
Why is your
Triste is
assumption?
sitting up all of
Why
a sudden
is your
goes, it's
go-to a
child.
dog?
I don't know. I've never had a dog. I've just heard about them.
But yes, like Teresa said, they're a kid. All things considered.
Yeah.
This is not a child.
If you
I know how to deal with children. This is not
no,
a
I
child.
I mean, you can be wrong. It's okay.
yeah, it's
We
okay to be
understand
wrong.
Damn.
It's okay for you to be wrong, Zover.
It's a
It's literally a
wormling.
dragon. Yeah, it's a young dragon. It's a child.
Yes, but
But-
it's not a humanoid child.
We'll come back to this. But again, do you have a name?
Oh,
My name is Varisia. This is
I-
Thursday. This
I
is
am
Zover,
Vink
and this is
Cologne.
Tuesday. Say that again.
I am Vink Cologne.
Vink Cologne.
Yeah.
Sounds like Friday to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, no, I already had a Friday. This is Wednesday.
Being alone. Okay.
Well,
Yeah, just let me know when Varim Malay and I end up downstairs.
Yeah, it's not too long until.
well, Vink, I won't stop you. You can leave if you want, but you are going to be safer with us, at least for a while.
Really? How do you figure that I'll be safer?
Just because we just
Ju-
killed an adult black dragon and
I don't
protected
think
you
that
from-
makes it considered safer.
And you
Because
know
we're
what the
very
cult will
strong.
do? Send more dragons. I don't think I'm
Well,
going to be
why
safe
don't
with
you-
you.
Why don't you talk with Thursday? She can give you an account of how we've protected her.
Kind of
What
takes a
dragon
look at
wants-
Thursday. I don't think you protected her well enough if she looks like that.
It does have a
It
Burn.
seems that Alaska Bambastos gets their hands on everyone.
Yes, he's been using wormlings left and right recently.
And he hasn't gotten her since.
The rate this is going, Set's gonna open up an orphanage for wormlings.
And Faricia will be there as well.
Of course,
Reese is
Viridia
going
will
to
be
be the
there.
one opening it.
Tuesday goes, I mean, this is it. Thursday was captured. We saved Thursday. You were captured. We saved you. Thursday has not been hurt since.
That other wormling was captured, and we
Yep.
saved them. It's kind of becoming our thing.
Is it?
We want our
I mean,
DM
two-
to have to voice 3 similar but distinct dragons.
Two is a coincidence. 3 is a pattern.
2 of them at once is also just a coincidence.
Godric, you could have woken up by now.
Okay, noticing everybody is no longer up top, I will eventually make my way down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still waiting for my introduction
Oh,
downstairs.
yeah.
to the scene.
If only the other. If
The
only Seth was
wormling
here to
comes
talk
down
about
with
our
Set at
encounters.
this point.
Oh, hey, Seth.
Oh, hey, everyone's
Hey.
already awake. It's rare to
Yeah.
see you all up early this morning.
I'm always up early.
This is
The crystal
is
dragon
Marine Malay.
wormling finds Harvey and goes, "Whoo!" and walks up to Harvey and starts patting his fur.
Harvey's
Oh, I thought she was
out.
going to try to eat him.
Harvey, I expressly did not say Harvey woken up for this specific reason. But he's just being pet.
Vareem,
he
that's a
has
little rude to do to Harvey.
his fur is like snow.
Yeah,
But
Vareem,
it's not like
you know what?
snow.
Here,
It's
here.
white.
you
Cold
can
and
actually,
wet.
Like snow.
well, here, and Set will bamf their snow jackalope rabbit thing into snow fox. That's what it was. Snow fox into
Jackalope.
existence. It has horns, and my brain was not working at the speed I needed it to.
Sometimes brain
Set will
doesn't brain.
bamf their fox into existence because it's a snow fox. So is this one.
That's a neat trick.
I will then set Snow down to
Of
interact
course
with
you named
Vareem.
it snow.
I never
Fucking-
said Set was creative.
Seth's the kind of person to name a black cat Shadow.
Yes, that is. Very much so.
I am also the kind of person to name a black cat Shadow. I did that.
Yeah.
And then, so far as over here, like, I have to name it the coolest drow name ever.
Edgelord.
Pretty much.
I mean,
Like
I mean-
7 apostrophes.
yeah, there has to be at least 7 apostrophes, multiple
After each
X's
letter.
and Y's and W's and
XXX. Give him an Xbox Live name.
no.
XXX Barracuda XXX.
I mean, I
Because
already have.
XX Barracuda was taken.
Alright, yeah. I'm gonna try to talk Vareem into stop massaging.
Like
The rabbit.
he
rabbit.
stopped as soon as like you got his attention again, but his like claws are still on Harvey's scalp.
No, you can scalp him. Don't worry.
Cannot
Totally legal.
scalp Harvey.
I
Please
am
at least
not
wait
a
until he-
barbarian. I
No,
will
but
not
he-
scalp anyone.
Well,
I'm just
I
admiring
was
their
saying that.
fur.
I take
That
offense
was-
to that. I do not scalp anyone, and I am a barbarian.
okay,
Oh,
that
you
wasn't
should try
reference to
scalping
either of you.
someone.
That
I'm
was
not
reference to
the
Silver.
type of barbarian that scalps people.
You should start to scalp people.
Okay, that's enough.
There.
No one is.
Mm,
I
not what I
will
meant.
scalp
Um,
I
people.
apologize.
Corrupting
who's
these babies.
touching me?
Oh, hello.
Set walks over and picks
Hello?
up Vareem.
Your
Sorry
name is
about that, Harvey.
what? Why are you picking up me up?
Because you shouldn't be touching people without permission. I will set them down just like a little next to them so they're not actively touching Harvey.
You touched me without permission.
Exactly.
Yes,
Fred.
as a
Oh.
corrective measure. I apologize
Why
for that.
why were you correcting me?
Because
I
have
wasn't doing
already
anything wrong.
Is your name is Varim?
Yes, I am Varim Malay.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Varim Malay.
Oh.
They start running down.
Patron.
I am Borislav Van Shosa, and this is Thursday Van Shosa.
Pleasure to
Surrounded by
meet you,
children.
Varicia von Shosha and Thursday von Shosha.
Triste goes, my name is Triste Comienzo. Triste goes, actually, question. Did you happen to run across anyone who was angrily saying my name?
Oh, yes. He said that a lot.
Triste starts, like, pumping her fist into the air. She's like, yes, fuck him.
Oh, yeah. He was
Language.
big,
You say, oh, damn, you took the fucking word.
big skeleton dragon man.
Yes.
He was talking about how he planned to kill everybody that that you cared about, bring you to the nearest hopes, only to crush you down again, make you wish you never broke ties, that type of thing.
Triste's just smiling, and she goes, I'm gonna drink his soul from his skull.
I remember things from the agony.
All right, let's keep it kid friendly.
I don't think
Sorry.
these.
I've
wormlings
been
care
through
for
bad
kids
things
friendly.
enough that kid friendly should be it's fine not to be kid friendly.
How old are you?
I am, and kind of looks on his paws, probably about 4 years old.
You
Oh
are a
my
baby.
God. I'm surrounded
You are a
by
literal
children.
baby.
Varine,
So
we're gonna try to keep it kid friendly because you deserve that opportunity.
I don't think you
At
understand.
4 years old, drow are supposed to fight to the death. So I don't see why. Actually, no.
I did not believe you. You could be telling the truth. I do not believe you because I do not want that to be true.
I mean,
Hey, that's not
I
how
got my
facts
first
work.
tiger when I was 3.
I don't care about your feelings, Seth.
Are you
That's
talking
not
in
a-
human years?
Yes.
Yes?
Okay, that makes more sense. Well, that doesn't even make sense. You must be
What do you
talking
mean?
about regular elf years, otherwise that doesn't make sense.
What are you? There's
That's
like
what-
no difference.
There's
How
a lot of difference.
There's
3 in
really
elf, 3 in human years doesn't have the ability to speak. I remember because before I was snatched by the cult, I was actually a part of a community that was very lovely.
A 3-year-old can speak.
Well, no, a 3-year-old can't fight though.
A 3-year-old can't fight until you teach it how to fight.
That's called
Let's
child
fight.
soldiers, and that is bad.
No,
Oh,
that
good.
That is correct.
Not
That
something
is very
good.
correct, Varim. You are very smart.
that's pretty
I
normal.
try to keep myself very in tune with humanoid society because they're interesting and they're nice whenever I've been living with them. Until the cult thing. Cultists are bad.
Do you have a home you can go back to that maybe we could take you to?
Maybe. I was up in the
Oh.
spine of the world.
Oh.
No, thank you.
Huh.
Well,
And what about
Uh,
you? And
we have a
Zavar's
couple-
gonna look
Wait,
at the black dragon.
before we talk about returning you to where or whatever, first, Vink, are you comfortable over there? Would you like a pillow?
I am comfortable. Do
Are you
you
sure?
want me to have a
You
pillow?
don't have a pillow
look-
for
I'll
you look
take a
like-
pillow.
You look like you'd
Zavar will
What?
toss the pillow over at him.
Oh, thank you, Zavar.
This is my pillow now.
What the hell have I walked into?
Oh, you know.
Oh,
Oh,
hi!
hey,
God.
Godric.
The kiddies are awake. This is Varim, and this is Vink.
Please use their proper names.
Yes, this is Vareem Malay. I haven't actually
And
heard the
Vink
other one's
Kalan.
name.
Kalan?
I am
Kalan?
Vink Kalan.
Thank you. Yes, I got it right.
It's
Well,
too
it's
early
nice to
for
meet
this
you.
bullshit.
Very much
But,
so, Godric.
We don't know how. We don't know what the immediate future looks like for you two. However, we are going to be traveling to Waterdeep, and we are going to be meeting with some other dragons who are friendly. If you would like to meet them, and maybe we could talk about
Fine.
arrangements afterward.
We'll meet with the dragons. Maybe they'll be
But,
better.
But I have 3 rules while you are traveling with us. 1,
Faricia, you're not a parent. You can't just give them rules.
I put a hand over Zavar's mouth.
Zofar bites your hand.
Kinky.
Bricia holds in her pain. And what? Rule number 1,
Set
No.
raises an eyebrow.
killing. No killing unless absolutely necessary.
Killing is fine.
You're biting my hand.
Zofar bit you once and pulled
Finger it
away
off.
from your hand. Sylvar is so mad at Faricia, she's going to punch her.
Just please. I'm talking right now. I had the talking stick.
What is a talking
Christy
stick?
holds up her staff of charming and goes, "I'm pretty sure I have the talking stick, actually."
Can I?
Yes.
Can I have the talking stick?
Sure. She hands it over to Varicia.
I have the talking stick. It's my turn to talk. When I give this to you,
Can
it
you
is
get your
turn to
hand
talk.
off of your fucking get your hand out of my fucking mouth?
Sorry.
Thank you.
Rule number 1. We don't kill people unless we absolutely have to.
Divine have to.
Unless you're going to die if you don't.
All right.
Thursday,
I can work with that.
Thursday, you know the rules. You can talk with them more about the rules. 2. We do not damage other people's stuff. Or take it.
Sylvar looks at Godric.
We can ask if we can have it, and if they say no, we have to be okay with that. And 3, I didn't have a rule. No rule number 3. I was hoping I didn't have one by the time I got to it.
Tuesday goes, 3, unfortunately, despite what some of us might think, all
no
sentient
breath weapons
beings...
in the vehicles.
Oh, I was going to say all sentient beings are of equal value.
That is
Are
also
they?
that is rule number 4. But more
Are they?
importantly, no breath weapons in the vehicles.
But what about
Anyways,
my breath weapon? I can. I don't have to be harmful with
We
it.
have to be fair.
Oh. Okay.
Set shrugs. Anyways, Vareem, let's get some
Wait,
breakfast.
does that account for Godric's breath weapon?
Yes, absolutely.
That accounts for Godric when we're in front of the Wormlings, yes.
Oh, so when these rules don't apply when you're not in front of us.
No, they
Yep.
they apply
That's
to,
exactly
they
how
apply to you
society
at all
works.
times. Godric is a responsible adult and knows when he has to do it or not. And he can make exceptions to the rule on the fly because he is an adult and grown and learned the rules to heart.
Godric's horns angle upwards and act like a Jacob's ladder with a arc of electricity traveling upwards between them.
I feel like
You're being gaslit.
I can work with this though. The black dragon wormling walks up onto the bridge.
Real quick, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Do you want breakfast? We're going to have breakfast soon, I guess, since we're all awake.
Food would be nice.
I cast create food in water.
Great. Now Zilvar actually
Lucius?
has to eat.
Do what?
You need your morning cards for your workout.
Are you going to maintain those muscles? You got to eat.
Zilvar now has to eat Verusia's food. Boo.
Good, good, good.
That
Zilvar eats it, and it's the most bland shit she's ever tasted.
That's
It's really
true.
not. It's
You live
it's
in
the
trial
most normal.
society. It is not true.
that starts
It's
to
the most normal
stretch,
shit.
and I'll eat after my workout. Eating before can lead to it coming back up. So I'm gonna head up
Please.
above deck for now.
Thanks, I've seen.
All right.
You are welcome to wonder about Vareem.
That is very fun.
Mhm.
Thursday, you can go back to bed now.
I
Thursday
think Thursday's.
goes into the backpack and just kind of
I lay my
coils
head
up.
back on Thursday.
Just. Verusia, are you really that tired?
Shush, I need beauty sleep.
No one does.
I do.
Not such a thing.
I can't hear you. I'm asleep.
Okay. What a strange creature.
Yeah, after breakfast, the Vink goes above deck to on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Did Vareem follow Set back upstairs for their training, or did they stay downstairs?
Vareem did follow Set back upstairs to watch.
Awesome.
Interested. After a couple of moments, you do overhear the the old man going, "Oh no, no, please! You don't want to be doing that, little one. That's not the right thing to do. No, no."
Oh
Oh my
no, what
God.
are they
God.
doing?
Set looks in his direction.
The black dragon wormling just used his acid breath over the ship.
No, 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 no! Wait, you can't do that. Set races
I'm-
over there.
I'm not breaking any rules.
He really is.
I saw a fish.
in the vehicle.
I'm on the vehicle.
That is true. I like this
You're not
one.
there. Be quiet.
That's true.
Silvar honestly would have followed it upstairs.
I
but-
saw a fish.
Okay, that's fair then.
I was trying to get the fish.
Okay.
You know, this
that's
one
fair.
knows how to break the rules properly. I like this one.
Then I will let you talk to this one, Zilver.
There are little pock marks in the side of the boat where the acid has dripped out.
But you
One
see
moment.
these pock marks? Please be
I-
mindful not to damage the vessel.
Hey, he broke. Does Vinko he or she? I need to know this for myself. Or they?
He.
He did break the rules. He broke rule number 2. No damaging other people's property.
Don't worry, Silvar got this. Silvar got this, guys. Don't
I know.
worry.
Alright.
Shut up.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
I do,
Any-
I do.
Anyway, that points that out. Just please try to be a little more careful. I hope you managed to at least get the fish. I'm gonna go back to my training and leave.
It's all
The rest
gone
of your
now.
conversation with
I've
Silver.
never gotten the chance. I was going to get it, but and he points down the river.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sorry about that. Set scratches their head.
When, when Set leaves, Silvar just looks at this black dragon wormling.
Vink gives
and
a
she-
little chuckle as Set
And-
leaves.
And Silvar's just like, if you're going to break the rules, make sure no one is around to see it.
Okay.
And don't do damage to the ship that can be tied back to you.
Okay.
That is
No,
exactly what I was
no.
expecting her to say when I walked away. The sad thing is that
Good job.
100% expected that comment, still left her alone with it.
Silvar is the most chill parental creature ever. She's like,
You mean
damn, yeah.
neglectful. That's a
She
funny
is
way to
not
say
neglectful.
neglectful.
She is not neglectful. She's going to keep an eye on the wormling just to make sure it doesn't hurt itself. But
Set goes back to training with Vareem.
But if it wants to use its acid breath, she's not going to stop it from using its acid breath.
All right,
That sounds like child cruelty.
when does Godric, Triste, and Harvey get their wormlings?
Yeah.
It depends.
Triste is sitting
Okay, so
below
Triste
deck.
gets a purple one. Godric obviously gets bronze.
Harvey gets the gold.
No, Godric
No,
gets
no.
blue.
Harvey gets red.
I
Harvey
have
gets
red right now.
Okay, well,
Harvey
it's not
gets
going to stay
gold.
red. I want Harvey to have a very chaotic dragon.
God, it is
Green.
not.
I am pleasantly surprised Set has ended up with a crystal wormling.
Harvey ends up with a green wormling. That'd be awesome.
Be fitting.
Oh my
I love
god.
green dragons so much. They are my favorite.
Mhm.
This would just be
I love their cobra hoods.
horrible. It would be horrible for the personalities.
Yeah.
Be the fucking worst. But I approve.
But yes, it is almost time, so we're gonna go ahead
Yep.
and end it here because after the next couple of days, something happens. So
Yes.
So I'm just
Dagger
gonna
14
point out.
fire.
I'm just gonna point out. Racia didn't get rejected. That wasn't a no.
hey everybody, thank you for making it this far at the very least. Just want to say, hey, if you want to support my channel, it would be awesome if you liked, subscribed, commented, all that fun stuff. If you want to add a little bit of extra support on there, go to my Ko-fi channel. The link will be in the description. Right now, I don't know if the link is actually clickable or not, but I'll have the actual URL you need to go to that you can just copy and paste into the browser. But yeah, you can go to my Ko-fi page, hire me as a game master, even just like subscribe, get some little extra fun stuffs. Or, I mean, you can check out my other store and see if anything there intrigues you. Just there for a little bit of extra support. I'm trying to make sure that I can keep myself self-sufficient on this stuff, and every little bit helps. Thank you very much for watching this, and I hope to see you in the next video.